Hey guys, sorry for all the videos, but sometimes it's just so much easier to sit here and talk to you guys than to sit here and try and type all this out on a computer. It just saves me a lot of time. So anyway, real quick, I just want to kind of talk about letting this business take its course. A lot of you are new. A lot of you are in your first 30 days, or you're like just completing your first 30 days, and I feel like some of you are starting to get discouraged. I hate that word. But like, let's face it, sometimes we do get discouraged, and that's okay. As long as we give ourselves a minute and then we get over it, put our big girl panties back on and keep going. I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like some of you are just getting started and you're already a little discouraged with how slow things may be going, or that you're not getting a ton of customers, or you're not getting a ton of distributors. And I feel like I just need to have like a quick reality check for you guys, and give you a little bit of background on me. I joined this business in April of last year, and I didn't sign my first distributor, I think until January of this year. Granted, I guess one other tidbit you should know about my story is that when I first signed up, I was pregnant, like 8 months pregnant. So I signed up in April and I had Waylon in June. And then we moved to Texas, and like things were just crazy between being a first time mom and the move and everything else. Like, my life was just a mess. And so, I didn't put a whole lot of time into my business. And guess what? I didn't make very much money. I didn't sign very many loyal customers, and I didn't sign a single distributor. But like I said, I didn't put much effort in either. I kept myself above 400 in volume every month from April to December of last year. Even though I didn't like bust my ass like I do now, I still kept myself above 400, and I still made an effort. I just, like I said, I didn't bust my ass. Then New Year's Day came, New Year's Eve, whatever, and I decided, you know what, like, this is retarded. I want to stay home with Waylon, and like, I'm actually going to have to work at this. And in January, my business completely changed. And I can tell you that I've doubled, tripled, quadrupled my income like every month. Where I was in January to where I am today, like, things have just been crazy. And why is that? There's two reasons. One, I busted my flipping butt. Excuse my language. But I worked at this, guys. There are amazing success stories with It Works. I say all the time, all these women were stay-at-home moms, and now they're millionaires, and they're retiring their husbands, and like, this is what they do, and blah, blah, blah. It's an amazing opportunity. It is. But it doesn't just fall in your lap. It doesn't just happen. Like, you actually have to work at it. And like, sometimes you have to work really hard. I've worked really hard. And yeah, there are times when it's slow going, but is every single minute worth it to me? Yes, absolutely. Whether it's my own personal lifestyle changes, my own results from the products, whether it's the money I've made in the last 6 months, like, this business has changed my life. So I guess all I'm trying to say is, one of our taglines for It Works was, or is, give us a year and we'll change your life. If you guys have given me 30 days, that's not enough. If you expect to be a millionaire in 6 months, like, it is possible, but if you're not willing to work that hard, then it's unrealistic. I guess what I'm trying to say is, please get your expectations in check. If you guys don't want to work very hard at this, please don't expect to make crazy money at it, because it just doesn't work that way. But for those of you that do want this to work and you're willing to bust your ass, well, by golly, let's freaking go because, you know, it can happen. So, I guess again, I feel like I just need to quickly talk to you guys about not being discouraged. You're literally just getting started. Like, I sit here and think to myself, what would have happened if I would have quit, like, back in October or November of last year? Like, I can't imagine. Like, that would have just been awful. Like, I look at myself today and I am just so glad that I didn't quit. But guess what? Like, I've been in almost a year and a half, and there's a reason why we say, give us a year and we'll change your life. And for those of you really wanting this to work, I just ask that you give it some time, but also that you put the effort in. Because, like I said, things just don't fall into your lap. Like, let's face it, I don't have customers just pounding down my door. Like, like I actually have to